There's a difference between the sacrifices we think we're making and the ones that are actually shaping us. At first, it doesn't feel like sacrifice at all. It feels like responsibility, like something expected of you, something required, something you don't stop to question because you believe you understand it. You tell yourself it's necessary, that this is what it means to care, to provide and to protect. And maybe that's what allows you to keep going, because you don't fully see the cost yet. If you did, you might hesitate. And most of the time, we don't allow ourselves to hesitate. We move forward. We commit. We tell ourselves that this is just how things are. But the truth is, some of the most important sacrifices we make are the ones we don't recognize while we're making them. They don't feel like loss. They feel like progress, like responsibility, like doing the right thing. And by the time we finally see them for what they are, they've already taken something we can't get back. In Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, Ethan Winters doesn't choose sacrifice. He walks into it. There's no grand motivation or sense of destiny, no understanding of what he's stepping into. Just a message from someone he thought he'd lost. And that's enough, because love has a way of pulling us forward long before we understand where it leads. And that's how it begins, not with a decision, but with a step that feels small in the moment, insignificant, reversible, until it isn't. When Ethan steps into that house, he gives something up, not consciously or intentionally, but it happens all the same. He gives up safety and certainty, the life he had before, and he doesn't stop to acknowledge it, because at this stage, it doesn't feel like sacrifice. It feels like something he has to do. When Mia turns on him, it isn't just fear, it's confusion. The person he came to save becomes something he has to fight. And in that moment, everything fractures. Because now, the thing he's holding on to no longer resembles what he believed it was. But he doesn't stop, because stopping would mean confronting something he isn't ready to face. That maybe this isn't something he can fix. And so he continues. Not because it makes sense, but because continuing is easier than accepting what it might cost to stop. Not long after, Ethan dies, crushed to death under Jack Baker's boot in the main house. And this is where everything changes. Because from this point on, every step he takes, and every decision he makes, for every moment he continues, is built on something that's already been lost. He just doesn't know it yet. His body is broken again and again, torn apart and reassembled, pushed beyond what should be possible. His hand severed and reattached, his leg torn off, pieces of himself repeatedly destroyed and regenerated by the mold. And still, he continues, because he hasn't stopped to ask the question that would change everything. What is this costing me? And more importantly, is it worth it? And maybe that's why unknowing sacrifice feels manageable. Because we don't measure it or weigh it. We don't fully see it. We just keep going. It's like spending most of your time working, telling yourself it's for your family. You miss moments. Time passes before you know it. Some distance builds. But you justify it because it has to mean something. You believe it will be worth it. Because the alternative is to admit that you might be giving something up that you can't replace. Eventually, Ethan is forced to choose, and for the first time, he feels it. The weight of losing something to save something else. Not everything, just enough to understand that some things can't be preserved. That some outcomes require loss. And even then, he keeps going. Because he's still trying to hold on to something. Still trying to preserve what remains. Still believing that if he pushes forward, he can make it out with something intact. Most sacrifices don't feel like sacrifice when we're making them. They feel like necessity. Like staying longer than you should, giving more than you should, holding on to something because letting go feels worse. Like telling yourself, this is what I have to do. Until something shifts. Not suddenly, but gradually. You begin to see it more clearly. Not as responsibility, but as loss. The time you don't get back. The moments you weren't there for. The version of life that only exists if you had chosen differently. And that's when it changes. Because now, you understand what it's costing you. And once you understand that, you can't unsee it. Ethan didn't survive that night in the Baker house. He just continued. And everything he did after that was already a sacrifice. Not to preserve something for himself, but to delay the moment he would have to let go completely. By the time we reach Resident Evil Village, Ethan has changed. Not in what he is doing, but in what he understands. Because now, there's no illusion left. His home is destroyed. His baby daughter, Rose, is taken by Mother Miranda. And without hesitation, he goes. Not because he doesn't understand the danger, but because he does. And that's the difference. Because now, he knows what this costs. His body breaks again. And this time, there's no illusion that it will stop. No belief that he'll walk away unchanged. It's no longer about survival. It's about something else entirely. He rebuilds his daughter, piece by piece, collecting her flask fragments from across the village while falling apart himself. And he understands that. This is no longer preservation. It's a trade. Something of him for something of her. And he accepts that. When you become responsible for someone else, you think you understand what that means, but you don't. At least, not at first. You think it's about protection and provision, doing what's required. But over time, you begin to understand something else. That it isn't just about what you give, it's about what you give up. Time, energy, parts of yourself you don't get back. And at first, that feels like obligation, something expected of you. But eventually, it becomes something else, a choice. A conscious decision to place something else above yourself. And that's the difference between unknown sacrifice and known sacrifice. Because now, you understand the cost. At one point, Ethan is offered a way out, a different path, one of survival, of power, of control, and he refuses, turning down Heisenberg's offer to join him against Miranda. And this is a defining moment for him, because now he isn't being pulled forward or simply reacting. He's making a choice, choosing the harder path, choosing the outcome that costs him everything. Then he learns the truth from Miranda herself. He isn't human. He hasn't been for a long time, ever since Jack killed him 3 years earlier. And suddenly, there's nothing left to misunderstand, nothing left to justify. There's nothing left to hold on to, only the choice to continue anyway. There's a difference between the sacrifices that preserve and the ones that relinquish. The first tries to hold on to something, to keep your place within it, to ensure that something remains, with you still inside it, to suffer so that you can stay. But the second asks something far greater. It asks you to let go completely, to give everything without being part of what comes next. Unknowing sacrifice is about preserving something. Knowing sacrifice is about giving something up permanently. The first keeps you within the world you're trying to protect. The second accepts that the world will continue without you. And that's what makes it so much heavier. Because it isn't just loss, it's absence. It's the understanding that whatever comes next, you won't be there for it. No recognition, no reward, no confirmation that it was enough. Just the decision to give everything anyway. At the end, Ethan is no longer trying to survive. He's no longer trying to preserve anything for himself. He knows what he is. He knows what this will cost. He knows there is no future where he remains. This is not responsibility or obligation. This is choice. A fully understood, fully accepted, irreversible choice. And still, he chooses it. He hands his daughter Rose over to Chris Redfield and stays behind to detonate the bomb that will destroy the Megamycete. Not because it's fair, not because it will be remembered, not because it gives anything back, but because something else can exist if he doesn't. Because someone else can continue, and that is enough. Some sacrifices keep you in the story. Others end your place in it. Ethan Winters didn't become someone capable of sacrifice in that final moment. He was shaped into it. Through every moment he continued without understanding, and every moment he continued after he did. The first kind of sacrifice shapes us. The second reveals us. And by the time we understand what it means to truly sacrifice, we've already been prepared for it. We've already been changed by everything we gave up without realizing. The only difference is that now we understand what it costs, and we choose it anyway.